Good morning. Morning, Iron Thunder. Ignore the flying cars. Hey, Hapco. Alright, this is this the little village on the very north end? I think it's on the village on the very north end. But yes, ignore the flying cars. That's hilarious. I love it. This is the top right. Top right. Okay, I see the angle we're looking at this now. Okay, yep. Top right, right in the middle. This is a map that Iron Thunder has been working on making for me. Based on a real world spot. Real world place. He's making the map based off of this. So top right, so right up in here. Whoop. So this is new Paul's Auto Body Shop, which you saw on Google Maps. We started talking about it on 17, never got into it, but Iron Thunder keeps playing with it, working on it. I think you've learned a lot working on this map. Even if the map never comes out, you've still learned a lot about map making. Anyway, let's get farming up. Multiplayer. Join game. What is that map? We're calling it Cant Intel. So look at this road right in here, the village over here. Here, why don't I just go Google Maps. So here's Manitoba. Cant Intel should be right about where my mouse is pointing. Oh, a little lower. I used to live right there. I helped build that house. No street view here, right? No, I didn't think so. Hand built. Iron Thunder's working on the map. I'll go street view over here though. Maybe not. Oh, right here, Paul's Auto Body Shop. So that's the picture right there. Got it. Cool. So here's the farmyard in real life and in game. There you go. Cant Intel. Big, wide, shallow ditches. You can drive tractors through these ditches, no problem. Farmers did it all the time. Things have changed. Google Maps is updated from when I used to live here. This used to be a farmyard. Oh, my mom planted all these trees. That just used to be a field. I can't really even see the house back there anymore. But that house over here, we built by hand as well. You got your master's with a full A. Awesome. Great job, Hapco. Congrats. That was awesome. Alright. Farming. I picked German 2. Germany 2. See if that makes a difference. So Hapco, you're the master now. The mastermind. That's awesome. So much work getting there. Are you going for a doctorate now as well? We could say Dr. Hapco. I know masters and doctorates. They're hard to. They're a lot of work. Hapco sounds cooler. Sorry, you can't get a doctorate because master sounds cooler. Yes, we have to do several things today, so today's plans are relaxing. I'm doing laundry right now, so we'll get interrupted like I usually do on my laundry day. Gotta go shopping, groceries. Farmer Joe's gonna do that part. Blood sugar's a bit high, 7.5 per diabetic. Oh, start. Oh yeah, she wants to buy a Wi-Fi, USB Wi-Fi dongle for her Xbox One controller. That way she can have wireless controller. Because right now, every now and then the wire shorts circuits, and then this happens. This big is funny. You, Iron Thunder. For the map he's making. So when her controller all of a sudden disconnects, this happens over here. I've got a nice canola field, beautiful. It's a big canola field. And then, all of a sudden, right about here, the controller disconnects. She loses a controller and the tractor keeps doing what it's going to be doing. She's smashing on the keyboard trying to stop it. She hurt me. She hurt my field. Oh good, she feels guilty now. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, you feel guilty for the field, not for me. Okay, good to know. She hurt the fieldings. She hurt your fieldings. Fieldings. Iron Thunder gets it, but it went right over my head. She hurt my fieldings. That was hilarious. Why are you not picking up? What? The mod has stopped working? The pickup straw mod. It's not letting me pick up any more straw. It worked last night. I wonder if saving and quitting somehow upsets the mod. Anyway, we'll go sell this and then accept the contract and we'll see. Maybe start another contract and see if the mod works there. It's certainly not working right now. No, not with the mod that we have right now. You don't have to buy the field. It was working great yesterday. $40-some grand you got extra from your big field of straw. I'm totally emptying it right beside, but it's working. Going around the corner and I get lag. It's like, hold on. Yes. You going into your menus. Alright. Wrong button. Okay, what do I want to do? $44. Yeah, right over there. I'll take that. Harvest Field 44. Accept contract. Okay. You need another notepad? Steer. There. I'm like, how do I fold this up again? I want more visibility. No, I have not gone to the PACCAR plant. Why would you think I went to the PACCAR plant? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Oh, there's a Farmer Joe here. I guess she's fertilizing the field. What time is it? It's almost 4 a.m. in game. I don't think it gets bright until I think 6 a.m. or so. Although you start seeing the sun coming up, so. field. No weeds anywhere. I do need to lime this up here, but we'll wait till the whole thing needs lime, I think. Nothing is ready to be harvested yet. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You are looking at that. That is a stock photo I found online. I turned the brown truck into a green truck and put the Sutco logo on it and sent it to my boss asking if I could get a truck like that. So it's just photoshopped. And I'm not going to get that truck. Sounds like I'm getting a Kenworth. We'll see what kind of paint job it gets. GPS here. That width does not look right, does it? How wide is my header? Where's my header? Right there. It's 12 meters wide. So there's a picture of me in an office building. Yeah, I don't know where that would be. Okay. So you want me to look on my Facebook. talking about? Photos? There's no picture of me in an office. Yeah, no picture of me in an office. That's the last photo I posted. That office there? Maybe that's the one you're talking about. That's just the trucker's lounge. Here, you can talk about it. At least the customer lounge is very comfortable. Whew. Just in time. So that was just me in the trucker's lounge when my truck broke down at a Kenworth dealership. So it was PACCAR. So yeah, I can see where you saw PACCAR, but your eye must be sharper than mine. I wouldn't have thought of PACCAR. And hey Aiden, how's it going? I'm expecting my fields to turn yellow anytime. Snowing by your place, cool. Chunky rain. Jess hates it when I say chunky rain. I don't know why, but I love it now just because of that. There's chunky rain outside. See how many people I can get to start saying that. Chunky rain is beautiful, yep. Oh. Jess is threatening to take it away from me. I was eating just a Pop-Tart. Is Jess gonna have fun today? Not as much fun as yesterday. Timer's going off already? I guess. Right, what's the fastest way for me to get to Farmer Joe? Let's run through a sunflower field with a flashlight on. On this field right in front of us. Let's see if we see her when we pop out of the sunflowers here. I don't see her. Okay, she was on this side, so... Ha! Fertilized. She's doing that. Tricky. I see it. I see some reflections. Oh, oh, oh. Yep. I'm sure that's some reflections there. Hey, Marka. Hey. Now she's going that way. Let's cut her off. What is it again? Shift Z or Control Z? There we go. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm back. I was going to congratulate Aiden on knowing how to count, but there's some errors in there. Sorry, Aiden. Gotta start with a 0. I'm not sure what the 2 is doing in the back over there. But good try, good try. I'm sure you'll do better next time. Alright, so get my fields, get ready during that time. Hey Lucky, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Fields are not ready yet. I'm doing good. Had a good day yesterday. I really wish skies would clear up for a weekend here and there. Thanks, Iron Thunder. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up on the video. It would always be awesome. But better than the thumbs up is the comments. And then trucking questions. Who's there? I don't think this went over well last time, but we'll try it again. It's not a very good yield here. Apple who? What are you debating? Apple juice? I don't get it. I'm not getting this, the second meaning. Because there's always a second meaning to the answer. Isn't that how knock-knock jokes work? I don't get the apple juice? I don't get the apple juice. Okay, that's funny. Iron Thunder. That's funny. Who's there? You have an apple and an apple juice? I think you don't understand how knock-knock jokes work. You have to have a payoff, a joke at the end. Let's see what Marca's got. Oh boy. Achahoo. Achahoo. I just did it myself. Achahoo. Achoo. Gesundheit. Nice. Like it. You fixed. So they had a white tractor and a white international. Both international. International tractor and international truck. You gonna make your tea now? I'm drinking the tea Farmer Joe made me. Is mine the new flavor or the old flavor still? They changed one of our favorite tea flavors. I haven't tried the new flavor yet. Your phone's updating, forcing an update. It's like you've postponed this update enough times. Now you're being forced to update. Oh, there's Farmer Joe. She's still fertilizing. I knew that was coming, and yet it still caught me off guard. Yeah, my truck needs it. It looks a lot like my real truck in real life. They both need to be washed. Okay, so you're talking about a white tractor, name brand white, I think. And a white name brand truck. And you had to fix the PTO, and they called the field boss. And you drive your white road boss to go fix it. So basically, we got 3 whites. I didn't know White was still a company that existed. White used to be here, but I haven't seen a new White in a long time. Maybe it's been rebranded as something else. Because that happens. Like a Fendt tractor is exactly the same tractor, but it might have the Challenger logo here in North America. Stuff like that, where it's like, it's the same exact equipment, but it's got a different name in a different part of the world. That is good tea. Okay, so Benz is owned by White? Or no, Benz bought White. White is owned by Benz. So is Benz owned by, or Freightliner is owned by Benz as well? Yeah, I think I was talking about this yesterday, where most of the big tractor companies and big truck companies, there's only a couple of people that own all of it. Just like everything you buy at a grocery store. I know here, when I walk into a grocery store, almost everything on the shelf is made by Procter & Gamble. We don't really have selection. It's all made by the same company. Hey, Dylan. Even the no-name brand, the store name brand, is made by the brand name brand company. Got your head stuck in ETS? I'll try to get it unstuck. Seems painful. I do not remember White Freight truck. So was that a White Freightliner combo naming? I don't know if that ever came here, but Freightliner. I've never seen White Freight. And if it came here, they probably just went, or probably never came here. They just went straight, or kept it a Freightliner. Branding is so different in different countries. Oh, on the Freightliner page it says white on the top. Huh. Just like Kenworth and Peterbilt. They're both PACCAR. You want to change the conversation? Okay, tractors. Yeah, we went and watched a good movie last night. We were watching that, what's it called? Some kind of World War One movie. I can't remember the exact title or when the movie happened. I am being sassy. It was a uniquely shot movie. It with me watching all. I know Iron Thunder. Have you seen it yet? With me watching all the Great War videos, and then watching this, they they did a good job of telling a personal story. Um, the whole movie is one single shot. When you watch it, it's almost like you are in the third chair or third seat. You're walking along with the main characters, and it has a little bit weirdness feel to it every now and then, where because it's based the whole movie happens in 24 hours, and you have to watch that in 2 hours without any cuts. It's just all a single shot, so it has a little bit of a weirdness pacing feel here and there a little bit, but it's pretty cool. It's such a cool way that they shot that movie. It I enjoyed it. Um, I filled in a lot of the empty spaces that they had with my knowledge of World War One, because a lot of the stuff is just kind of glanced over top of, and a little thing stuck out, like how the clip on the gun works, all thanks to watching the Great War channel on YouTube. It's like, oh, they put a lot of little details in the movie that nobody will really notice. That's cool. Yeah. There was one other person in the theater with us. We had Jess and I had the theater to ourselves because it's been out for a while now. It's like, hey, let's go see it. just three of us in the theater. That was good. It was good. It made it very personal. A very personal story. And I feel the way the story, I haven't researched it, but I feel the way the story is, it's multiple stories from different soldiers, all given to this one character, and they've kind of all just threaded them together, right? So it was good. I don't have a loan either. The fields are not ready yet. I really don't want them to be ready until I'm done this field, but you know, can't really. Oh, they're ready. They're ready. Yeah, it was. It's taken a while to load, but yep, got these two fields that are ready. Yep, you've got a lot of fields that are ready as well. Yep, a lot. Guess we'll be doing some harvesting. I guess I'll just leave this contract here. Yeah, I need to buy a sunflower header as well. I've got a corn header. No, I don't. I have sunflower growing, but it's not ready right now. But I'm doing a contract right now for sunflower. Okay, so I'm going to drop the header over here at the end of the field and go work on my field. You sent me pictures on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, I want to go quadding. I've got the tracks on our quad right now. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do this weekend. There we go. White Freightliner. No, our Freightliner's never had that white logo on it. I've never seen that. I have never seen it on a single Freightliner over here in North America, ever. No, that's something they never branded here in North America. At least I've never seen it. Doesn't mean it's never happened, I just have not seen that. I can't drop it open like that? Gotta fold it up. Oh, let's save this GPS. Okay, so Ben's bought the big Ford trucks and named it to Sterling. I've seen Sterling trucks. Yeah, that one makes sense to me. And I've seen Ford dealerships still selling Sterling trucks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whew. Leg right on the corner. It's like not good. So the Sterling, so the Benz engine is in the Sterling truck. Okay, so someone said it was snowing in Ireland, and in Lithuania it's raining. Yeah, yeah. It was really windy here yesterday. So no chunky rain for you, just actual rain. But it's raining so hard it's not even raindrops, it's just a sheet. Just there's no air between the drops, it's just solid rain. Yeah, it's starting to feel like spring here in the valley. Oh. Um, the header size is wrong. That's better. So rare Sterling trucks, you get to see the Detroit diesel in it. It's an option from Benz. So basically Benz says, hey, you can put the Benz engine in this or put the Detroit engine in it. Just like a Kenworth, you can either put in a PACCAR engine or you can put in a Cummins engine. Yeah, this is going to be a good yield. This combine is filling up fast. Am I going to get to sell it though? That would be the question. Or do I throw it all in storage? Yeah, I don't mind my storage being full waiting for a good price. Looks like the sky is getting nice and bright out in game, so I'll start seeing fields again. Early morning harvest. So your favorite Detroit diesel is not the new ones. Yeah, I think that's my rule for any engines. All the engines before DEF seem to be a lot better engines. They don't break down as often. Those engines just keep going and going and going. Well, I guess these new engines keep going too. It's the breakdowns are just DEF related. Just so obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab our truck. Oh, 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 oh. It's full. What's that? Yeah, crop destruction. I thought my truck was right next to. Now it's not. There it is. Okay, let's just sell the sunflower that's in here. Let's double check the contract. Stores, okay. It's flashing on the screen, but I just want to double check. Oh, I've got two flashing? No, I only got one. I think great demand. The one that's flashing up top is the great demand. Because the great demand is on for potatoes. Come on. Yeah, that's one great part about hauling Super Bees all the time. When I'm hauling loaded Super Bs, I never have to do a engine regen. Hauling loaded Super Bs all the time, I never have to worry about the the smoke buildup in the carbon filters. So that's the advantage of running heavy all the time over mountains. But I can imagine running just single trailers in the prairies, flatland, would be a real pain because you're always worrying about regen. Burn those carbon filters clean. There we go. I forgot to start a timer. It's at least another 20 minutes. Looking at how long the stream's been going. I'll start a 20-minute timer. Yeah, that's true. Even on my Cummins, fuel injectors fail quite often. I don't know why. Your birdies again. In game. And real life. And he could hear I could hear birdies outside if I open the screen door, probably. Have birds in game, Farmer Joe whistling like a bird, and have the window open so you get real birds outside. Inception. Injectors fail every 200 kilometers. Look, I'm under attack here. Why am I under attack? Injectors fail every 2,000 kilometers. Okay. And at what kilometers do head gaskets start blowing? And my truck's got 600,000 kilometers. You're not allowed to eat, because that's going to make me hungry. You're already hungry? Head gasket 800? I guess it depends on what engine. I heard guys saying here that the head gaskets on Cummins failed between 400 and 500 kilometers. But we do climb very steep mountains hauling Super Bs, so that might be a difference too, right? I guess that would affect the fuel injectors too. We're climbing the steep mountains all the time with 2 trailers. Would that make the fuel injectors fail more often too? Yeah, I probably only have a month or so left with my truck. And the truck is sick though, so let's get rid of the truck before it blows up again. Actually, that's another question I've got, Lucky. ABS sensors. Are those weather? Does the weather mess with them? Because recently I find that every time the roads are wet, my ABS sensor seems to go haywire and goes, hey, you don't have ABS anymore. Because I kind of understand how ABS works. It's basically a wheel, and it's probably got notches or slits in it, and then basically the sensor always will go on off, on off, on off, on off as the wheel turns. but I don't know exactly where it's located on the wheel. And recently, when it starts snowing hard outside, raining outside, um, it goes haywire and goes, hey, you have no ABS or traction control, because the traction control relies on the ABS. So it's an ABS wire short-circuiting when it gets wet, or a sensor short-circuiting when it gets wet. That could make sense, yeah. No, I'm actually talking about the actual truck right now. But I have an ABS issue on the trailer, on the front trailer. Every now and then that comes on too. I had it in the shop and they couldn't find anything wrong with it, but it was periodic. So trying to fix something that's periodically working and not working is harder to fix. So as it gets worse, I think it'll be easier to spot where the problem is. So ABS in snow, water, cooler temperatures. Oh, okay. So the sensor could actually freeze up in cold temperature. Okay. Now ABS sensor, is that just a little magnet? Or what? I'm guessing there's a magnet somewhere. Is it a magnet on the wheel that rotates, or is it on the sensor? I guess it'd be on the wheel, right? Maybe it's I don't know, does it have to be magnet? I just always assumed it's magnetic. Is the ECU rain coolant? I don't understand the question. Yeah, so it's a little magnet that basically gets turned on, off, on, off, on, off as the, yeah, that makes sure, as the slots go by, there's metal wheel that goes by, or is the actual wheel magnetic and the sensor? Yes. Well, yeah. The wire harness got replaced, and that fixed almost everything, but the ABS sensor has started coming on. It was coming on before the wire harness got replaced too, though. No, it was coming on before the wire harness. Yes, it was doing it before as well. Okay, no moving parts. I don't know if the ECU is cooled by coolant. I don't know. See, I'm not mechanically inclined. And I really don't want to fix a bunch of things on the truck. when it's only got a month left before we're getting rid of it. So why spend a lot of money fixing stuff that we don't have to fix? Let the dealership fix it. What's that? You're you're just doing fertilizer contracts everywhere. Where is she? Oh, up that way. There she is. See her in the background there, disappearing into the darkness, and she's gone. Not sure where she's gone. I think she's in that field right there somewhere. Oh, that's kind of neat. So the ECU had a cooler hose running through it to keep it, so it was basically a water-cooled ECU. Hmm. And for those of you that don't know what an ECU is, it's a engine control unit. It's a computer. It's basically the computer of the truck. It's the brain of the truck. Because I had a bunch of ECU warnings going off on the truck, just like a bunch of them. And then when they replaced the wire harness, that went away. Yep, just got to play whack-a-mole with the resettable fuses. It's like, hey Rensme, how's it going? I know a lot of the issues on my truck are just PEBCAC issues. I know IT department has a lot of PEBCAC issues with computers. It's a good error code. What's the other code? That's why you don't run an ECU truck. Yeah, I don't have a choice there. Oh, there she goes. She's going in behind the trees again. Oh, I thought I was in the combine. What's that? Or you are hungry when you're seeing pizzas. Rensme did rainbows. Those are rainbows, not pizzas. She's hungry. She's hungry. I'm doing pretty good, Rensme. Doing pretty good. Amazingly great. Farmer Joe says amazingly great. Yeah, trucks. Well, what are the advantages to running a truck with an ECU in it? Fuel economy, automatic transmissions, with fuel injectors. Are carbureted non-ECU trucks really that much worse? I don't know. Please don't eat the rainbows. A V10? Smoky. That's got to be a big engine. Yeah, that's a good idea, Iron Thunder. Put the map on GitHub. Access the map. And just keep updating on it when you work with it. You have a Snickers bar? That's how is Snickers? Snickers is good. What was the name on the Snickers bar? The last one I gave to Jess said Grumpy on it. Or dramatic. It was funny. Yeah, I think ECU, you're forced, all new engines are pretty much forced to have ECUs because of emissions and stuff like that. But other than emissions, what advantage is the ECU? Is it really more fuel economic? The emissions part probably makes the engine less fuel economic. I don't know, that might not be true, but it feels like it sometimes. You're a partner in crime? I'm the partner in crime? Nope. She's just the partner that does the crime. Oh. Farmer Joe says she's the partner that does the crime. Because if you have an engine that's tuned properly, carbureted engine with no ECU, properly tuned, you would think it would be just as fuel economic. As long as you have a driver that knows what gear to be in. Protective. Okay, yeah. I can see what you mean by protective. Basically, a driver can't blow up the engine as easy by doing something stupid like running way over RPM and stuff. Okay, so old Detroit V12, and it's the same fuel economy as a modern truck, see? How you guys call it, limp mode? We just call it derated. Where the engine gets derated when it thinks there's something wrong. And I've had it derate over something stupid. My buddy even stupider. Um, I got derated when the sensor in the DEF tank failed, and it told me that I have no DEF when the tank was full, and DEF was working fine, so it derated me to 10 kilometers per hour. My buddy had his truck derated, constant beeping, beep, 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 because of a mirror sensor. The mirror heat sensor had failed, and the engine got derated thanks to a mirror sensor. It's like, okay, this is not cool. So he couldn't drive anywhere. No shop would see him until the morning. And he didn't have bunk heat in the thing. So he had to sleep with a derated engine thanks to a mirror sensor with a beep, 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 beep while sleeping. It was just insane. It's like, come on. Can someone program it when it's a simple sensor like this? You don't kill the engine. It's just so frustrating when silly things like that. It's like, okay, right now I hate ECUs. Whoa! Darn it. Crop destruction. I was reading comments. That's what happens when you text and drive. Don't text and drive. Yeah, I placed. You have to almost turn around and go the other direction to fill up your fertilizer. I placed the fertilizer tank in a bad place where too close to the fuel station, and then it wants to fill up fuel instead of filling up. Derate is likely the proper term. Okay, I've never heard limp mode before, so electron shift. Yeah, most people don't realize when we say automatic transmission in a big truck, it's still a manual transmission. It's just shifted by a computer. And the new engines and or the new trucks, the ECU, the transmission and the engine talk to each other. So apparently that's going to make them even more fuel economic. But yeah, that's what they say to make it to sell it. But my buddy is driving a Freightliner right now, and it's got radar cruise control. That's kind of neat. He just goes, I love it and hate it at the same time. So basically it'll follow a car in front of him at a certain distance, which is kind of neat. So the electronic shift in a Mercedes. Stuffed up, and it put the truck into limp mode. You don't you have to buy the stuff for DEF fluid. Apparently, a lot of guys are saving a lot of money on DEF fluid and DEF systems, the charcoal, all that stuff, by putting catalytic converters, I think that's the right term, catalytic converters on their trucks. And apparently that is reducing the use of DEF dramatically. Whoa, what am I doing here? What's going on? Yeah, I have laundry, so I should go get that and call it a day. We were just having a really good conversation. So power train control module, PCM, is a drivetrain equivalent of co-conspirator to co-conspirator to ECM. So it's basically a second computer that talks between the drivetrain and the engine, so that basically more sensors that talk to each other so they know what the truck is doing. And apparently the new trucks even know when you're going an upgrade. When you're going uphill, it knows to go into a different mode. I heard that's a cool thing, that when you're going uphill, it'll pick different gears. And then when you crest the hill, it actually goes into neutral. And then when you're going down the hill, it goes back into gear for engine brakes. It would feel so weird having a neutral as you're coasting over the crest of a hill. That'd be so weird. Mark has to do laundry as well. Yeah, mine's dry now. I just have to go run and get it before it starts getting all wrinkly and stuff. Okay, cool, Iron Thunder. I appreciate that. I'll look at GitHub and look at the map. And you'll just update it up there on GitHub every week or so or whatever. So that means, Marka, when there's sensor problems, there's going to be more sensor problems. Trucks are never going to be in the shop anymore for mechanical issues. It'll all be just sensors. Because the BCM and the stuff up on the ECU and the PCM, yeah, whenever you make changes, awesome. Oh boy. Basically, all heavy-duty mechanics also have to be computer engineers. You have to be IT and a heavy-duty mechanic. Alright, I'm going to do a U-turn here, and then I guess we'll call it a day. This has been a good conversation. I'm so dumb when it comes to mechanics. It's kind of cool to hear you guys talk about it. You guys know a lot more about this stuff. And I think if you're going to be an owner-operator these days, I think it'd be very healthy to learn some mechanical skills so you can fix your own stuff. So I've got Iron Thunder sending me messages on Steam, Rensme sending me photos on my phone. Alright, you can save and quit at any time. And Jess is getting messages aside as well. Okay. Take a quick look here. Taking a look at photo. I got, yeah, Lots of photos in here. Oh, bye to Jess as well. Oh yeah, Rensme. Oh, um, I was showing some photos of huge sleepers to my boss when he asked what kind of truck I wanted. And he just goes, "You put that away. I don't want any of my other truck drivers getting ideas to get a sleeper that big on their truck." Whoa! Good thing you just saved there, I think. It's like, basically, if I was owner operator, I think I would look into getting a huge sleeper like that. Basically, it's an RV. You have your own house with you. All right. Yes, I do have to go. I do have to go. So thanks for joining me. You guys rock. And I'll see you hopefully next weekend might be really busy, so I might not do a live stream next weekend. Next weekend we got lots of families coming down here to visit us, so um, it should be a busy weekend. We'll see. So I still have to do laundry next weekend. I just don't know when, what day, and what time. But so there likely will be a stream, maybe, maybe not. But I might see you guys next weekend or the weekend after that. You guys rock, as always. Always appreciate the lively conversation. It's always so much fun. Adios.